नमस्ते गुरुजी। जय गुरुजी महाराज, जय गुरुजी साथ संगत जी। शुक्राना गुरुजी महाराज द मल्टीलिंगुअल सेवादार टीम आप सबका स्वागत करती है। हम सब धन्य हैं एक बार फिर गुरुजी महाराज की कृपा से डिवाइन ग्रंथ लाइट और डिविनिटी से एक सत्संग हम लोग सुनेंगे। आज का सत्संग नरेंद्र तनेजा अंकल जी ने लिखा था, जो कि लाइट और डिविनिटी में है। सत्संग को पढ़ने की सेवा गुरुजी महाराज की ब्लड संगत और संगत अचल पाल अंकल जी को दी गई थी। महाराज गुरु ने कृपा की है, हम सब अचल अंकल का सत्संग सुनेंगे। ओवर टू यू अचल पाल अंकल, गुरु परिवार की तरफ से आपका स्वागत है। जय गुरु जी अंकल, जय गुरु जी।
जय गुरु जी, जय गुरु जी। गुरु जी की प्यारी संगत को प्रणाम। आज वो दिन आया दोबारा जब मल्टीलिंगुअल प्लेटफॉर्म पे मल्टीलिंगुअल टीम एंड सुरेश पासन अंकल की तरफ से एक मौका मिला कि सत्संग पढ़ने का, और उसके बाद कुछ अगर किसी के कुछ क्वेश्चंस हों तो आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू आंसर देम। सो वी आर वेरी ब्लेस्ड। प्यारी संगत जी, आपको शायद मालूम हो या इस चीज का एहसास हो या ना हो, पर आई थिंक बिफोर आई रीड द सत्संग of Narendra Tanja uncle, I must say that we all means all the Pyari Sangat of Guru Maharaj, whom Guru Maharaj has chosen to be in his Sharan, are very, very lucky. Very lucky. Why I am saying that? Because we are blessed by Guru Maharaj, and he used to say that मैं अपनी संगत खुद चुनना, मेरे को कोई नहीं आ सकता जब जिन्हों मैं ना चाहूं. So you can well imagine now how lucky we all are. So without much ado, I will read the satsang from the divine granth, the light of divinity. It's of Narendra Tanja uncle, and its heading is Guruji pours water over advanced cancer. And what is very important is he begins his satsang with a very famous, I would say, song, which was played in Guru Maharaj's Sangat very many times. I remember when this particular song was introduced, once he was made to listen to it. So one particular day, we were all at Bade Mandir, this played. Sorry, this particular song was played, and he said, Dobara lagao. So it was his choice. And the words goes like this: Guru meri puja, Guru Govind, Guru mera par brahm, Guru Bhagwant. Which means the Guru is my devotion, the Guru is my Lord, the Guru is the absolute, the Guru is God. इतना प्यारा भजन प्यारी संगत जी आज प्ले भी हुआ है, और मैं कहूंगा, रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप एक दफा इसको जरूर सुने. इसके शब्द आपको गुरुजी के पास ले जाएंगे, इतना प्यारा. And I remember when this particular song in Bade Mandir was played, he was sitting on his asan and he used to do like this, which means he rejoiced, he enjoyed listening to this particular song. Right. So the satsang goes like this. In February 2005, my wife was diagnosed as suffering from ovarian cancer. It was an advanced stage, the cancer cells having spread to the tip of the liver. We went to all the doctors concerned. Ultimately, Anita, that is Narendra Tanja's uncle's wife, was operated upon in Bombay hospital. She was to have 6 chemotherapy sessions after every 3 weeks. Like heaven sent delivers of mercy, my sister and brother-in-law, staunch followers of Guruji Maharaj, visited us. They talked about Guruji and advised us to visit him for his blessings. On the coming Thursday, we went for his darshan. Here, Pyari Sangat ji, I would like to mention, whenever any one of us of the Pyari Sangat is in trouble, he or she would get message directly or indirectly from Guru Maharaj. It's up to the person how he or she decodes it. It could be in shape of such their friends, relatives coming and meeting and sharing satsang of Guru Maharaj. It could be in shape of Shabad Gurbani. It could be in shape of anything. Maybe you're praying in front of Guru Maharaj Swarup and something crosses your mind and that's his message. So, जैसे कहते हैं ना गुरु महाराज की लीला वही जाने, but we have to be extremely vigilant, especially in the trying times when we need his blessings the most. Not that we don't need every time, we do need it, but when we need it the most, then it is a different thing altogether. So on the coming Thursday, we went to his darshan, Guru Maharaj darshan. We had just entered the hall when Guruji spoke to my wife. How lucky. Just see the very first sentence. Guruji never ever used to speak at the very first instance. But they are so lucky that as they entered the hall, Guru Maharaj spoke to his wife. He identified her not only by her name, but also by her nickname, saying, Anita Lucknow Wali, Babli Auntie. We were all taken aback, and Anita was filled with new belief and courage. She felt that all her problems were over and that Guru Maharaj blessings and protection would always be with her. Guruji asked Anita to bring a copper tumbler, which he blessed. Anita would religiously drink water from it every morning. Cancer is not an easy illness to deal with. The chemotherapy and its side effects, loss of hair, nausea, and a sinking feeling take their toll. See, I'm taking a pause here. First, two things I would like to draw your attention. One, when as a new Sangat who comes for the first time, he or she thinks that he is going for the first time to seek his blessings, whereas Guruji knows that they have some old connection too. Otherwise, how would he know her maiden name, Babli Auntie? Right? Firstly. Secondly, when you are, I would say showered with so much of blessings, love, affection, then suddenly some wave goes into your mind, into your body, and you get a shiver, basically. And you start getting a feeling that this is your final destination and you have come to the right place. Now, irrespective of cancer or any other, problem the individual might have, that would all get cured by his blessings. Like Uncle had mentioned, the after effects of chemotherapy, loss of hair, nausea, sinking feeling, but with Guruji's blessings, during the 6 chemotherapy sessions, Anita never lost her confidence. Her hair loss affected her family more. She was strong in spirit through all the sessions and never complained. This was all due to Guruji's blessings. In fact, the Sadguru would often communicate his confidence to Anita. He would, for example, urge Anita to have a peg of whiskey, telling her that she had been cured. Now, you see, imagine Guru Maharaj being so considerate in every possible way. How? By boosting the confidence, by regaining the lost energy levels, by ensuring that and giving that feeling time and again that the person is, I'm all right, I'm all right. It is like positive affirmation which he used to ensure that the person who is in trouble gets that. And I won't go far off. I've gone through this. So I say with a lot of conviction, lot of confidence that this is how our Guru Maharaj love affection is. He helps you sail through the most troubled time, the most challenging time of your life. During these darshans, Guruji would tell us our son would have a love marriage. His words came true. Our son proposed to the girl he liked. We took them to Guruji for his blessings and they got engaged. You see, when he was around, this was something very minuscule of the thing. Very, very minuscule. Very small thing. वहीं बैठे बैठे ही एकदम रिश्ते हो जाने, शादी का पक्का हो जाना, कहना नहीं, यहाँ नहीं करना, इधर करो. If somebody wants a daughter or son to study, outside somewhere, he would say, no, ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਭੇਜਾਂਗੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਉੱਥੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਪੜਾਵਾਂਗੇ. Here I give my own example. So like this, he was extremely considerate of not only the person who is in his sharan, but also the family members. The example I was giving was of my daughter. After her schooling, so she was giving exams, to go into a post-graduation thing after her graduation, sorry. So what happened, I once asked him, I said, Guruji, kal fir asi Bangalore ja rahe hain, bachche Himani nu leke aao, ਉਹਦਾ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਹੈ. ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਾਹਦਾ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਹੈ? ਜੀ MBA ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਹੋਦੇ ਕਾਲਜ. ਸੋ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਾ ਤੂੰ, ਅਸੀਂ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਪੜਾਵਾਂਗੇ. Now tickets are there, booking is there, examination is date is confirmed, everything is confirmed, roll number is there, she's coming and seeking blessings. He says, no, you're not going. What did we know? What he had in store for us? While she had applied in colleges here as well, she got a call from a leading B school in Noida, Knowledge Park. So we know, we don't know. In fact, हम बिल्कुल इस मामले में ना समझ है. Guruji knows best what is good for us, and accordingly he guides us, sails us through as smoothly as we can't even imagine. So let me go back to the satsang. It's been 3 years since Anita's ovarian cancer was detected. She shows no trace of disease. She is back to her jovial self. Guruji has blessed her and told her that she has been cured. Her family, friends, and even doctors couldn't be happier seeing her enjoying the new life Guruji has given her. How timely was Guruji's descent into our lives. Just 7 months after Anita's cancer was diagnosed. So point is, how we come in his sharan, it is all designed, it is all planned by him. He used to say, ਇੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ coincidence नहीं ਹੁੰਦਾ. ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ plan ਕੀਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ. There is no by chance ho gaya ya coincidence ho gaya, nothing. It doesn't exist in his dictionary. So how she fell ill, how the brother-in-law, sister-in-law came, and they were in Guruji's sharan within 7 months of her, detecting of cancer and getting blessings, and she's all right. But life goes on. Life doesn't end here. There was more bad news for me. I had 3 blocked arteries in the heart. Guruji treated the condition in his own way. Though I had gone to him after my angiography, he did not allow me to have an operation right away. Even before I could utter a word, he asked me whether I had got the test done. Now, this was a very common feature out there. Invariably, we would see Sangat coming there, Guruji bless कर दो, कल मेरा ऑपरेशन है. कदा ऑपरेशन है? जी इस चीज है. नहीं, ऑपरेशन नहीं कराना. कोई तू ठीक है? They would say no, नहीं डॉक्टर साहब वो सारे टेस्ट हो गए, कल मैं एडमिशन लेनी है, वो सारे मैं करके, मैं तेनू कहता है ना तू नहीं जाना, कोई एग्जाम नहीं और कोई सर्जरी नहीं करानी. Whether it was related to heart, it was related to uh, any kind of disease which the person would be going through. So that would not. He had his own way to cure, bless, and give help person Sangat to lead a happy, long life. So without I uttered a word, he asked me whether I had got the test done. When I said yes, he asked me to go for a thallium test. To my disappointment, the result was positive. Very upset, I turned again to Guruji. He simply told me to get the operation done. I guess he was gaining some time for me. Perhaps earlier it wasn't the right time to have the surgery. Since I was a diabetic, the operation and the recovery had added risk. Anita regularly went to have Guruji's darshan. He blessed me, and my recovery was timely and problem free. So, here I would take a pause again. Whenever there was a situation like this, one of the Sangat is unwell, the other, like husband is unwell, wife would come, or wife is unwell, husband would come. Guruji jab prasad dende, you say, ja, unnu de dein thoda ja. Guruji, wo hospital allowed, sahi sab allowed hai, to mujh jaake paas. So those blessings were immense. And that really helped the person to recover so fast that even doctors were always surprised. I remember there was a patient in ICU and they said, we have come here. Yeah. So he gave something and can the Jal Prasad la jai. So obviously in ICU, you're not allowed to drink water or give water. So the person, when he reached there, he took cotton, usse wet kara Jal Prasad se, aur unke sirf lips pe laga diya. Whatever portion went in or was fine, but that was good enough. And it turned out to be a successful operation, and hale and hearty he came and visited Guruji to thank him. All right. So he blessed me, and my recovery was timely and problem darshan. He blessed me. Just a yes. He blessed me, and my recovery was timely and problem free. When I could visit Guruji, he said, I have given both a new life. And that is true. Anita enjoys perfect health, and my son is married to the girl he likes, and both are happy, and I am back to my normal self. Who else but Guru Maharaj, and what else Guruji's divine grace would have fashioned this? Guruji's occasionally told Anita that she was cured. She can enjoy life. Due to his blessings, we have become more confident, stronger, and happier. As we always feel Guruji's presence. See, all this is possible only because of our dedication, because of our what you call total surrender. That's a time when we get everything what we have asked for. All those who approach him with sincerity and faith receive his divine blessings. Jai Guruji. So, Pyari Sangaji, that was Satsang of Narendra Taneja uncle, which I have the seva of reading out. But now is a time which I think which we can make use of in case anyone of you would like to ask question. Please raise hand, and I would request Vasan uncle to permit them to ask, and to the best of my ability, whatever Guruji wants, I will answer. Jai Guruji.
Sangat ji may ask any questions. They may
English,
raise.
Hindi, Punjabi, anywhere.
Uncle Bengali.
Bengali নেই, আমি জানি না।
আমি বুঝতে পারে না।
Oh, no one.
अंकल आप संगत शेयरिंग करें।
देखिए, संगत sharing is one thing which one can stand up anytime, and the way Guruji Maharaj used to ask, चल खड़ा हो जा, share कर।
अभी लगता है गुरु परिवार में से किसी को आज्ञा नहीं है, तो we may utilize the time.
Sure. Let me share one satsang of just a month back. See, we had a property in East Delhi, which we were planning to dispose of for a long time, more than 2 years. But the person who had occupied was not, I would say, willing to leave the apartment. So, हमारा तो ये है, गुरु जी अरदास करो आके, तो गुरु महाराज उसको सद्बुद्धि दो, उसको कुछ कि वो जाए, because any time we would say वो 6 महीने के बाद का टाइम देता था। तो फिर हमने कहा ओके भाई, अब तो बहुत हो गया, now you give a final date. So he said, if I don't vacate on 15th of July 2024, you can come and throw my luggage outside. I said, do you think we are of that time? So, and here my younger son-in-law, who's in real estate, he was helping us out. So on 15th, I called him. I said, should we better call him? He said, no, Papa, we are not calling him, because today he might have said 15th, but his rent is with us till 31st. He will not vacate before that. So best is not to call. And why should we call to listen? No. I said, okay. Then on 31st of July, at 8 o'clock in the morning, as I got up, I said, Jai Guruji, aaj to bas kalyan kar do. So I got ready. I was all set to go. And I said, look, beta, should we call? He said, no, you're not calling. I'll call. I said, okay. He called. He said, fine, you may come. So then I said, any time? He said, 11 o'clock. So हमारा तो excitement level बहुत था. So we were there at 10:30, but waiting for our son-in-law to come. Now, Pyari Sangat ji, this is where the satsang begins actually. माथा टेक के गुरुजी का स्वरूप साथ में लेके हम वहां पहुंचे, एंड गाड़ी में बैठे हैं, सत्संग शबद गुरबानी चल रही है, एंड my wife is reading her part. I'm just closed my eyes, waiting for my son-in-law to come so that we walk in together inside the society. And suddenly somebody knocks on. I hear a knock on the window pane. That is knocked. I turned my face and I saw someone dressed like a sadhu, हाथ में एक त्रिशूल के बीच में गणेश जी और वहां गेंदे का फूल की माला. So for a moment, because that these are the signals of Guruji. Trishul, Ganesh ji, Mala. I said, and believe me, Sangaji, before starting from home, I had taken out some money to give away. So balance of that money I kept in my pocket. I said, आज जरूर कर देंगे ये. So immediately, and I told my wife, I said, look, I'm carrying some money. I want to give it. Let me know where, just in case you find someone on the other side of the window. You let me know. I said, okay. So she said, please, फटाफट इनको दान दे दो. I took out 100 rupees and I gave to that sadhu-like person. Immediately he did his hand like this. कहता मैं पैसा मंगन नहीं आया. And with his this finger, second finger, त्रिशूल के बीच में उसने टच करा और मेरे माथे पे टीका लगाया. And प्यारी संगत जी, that tika was not a regular tika. It turned out to be a chand. You know, maybe he turned like that. I don't know what he did. And I had never seen on my forehead chand का टीका. So I said, जय गुरु जी. मन में तो जय गुरु जी का पाठ चल रहा है. गुरु जी ओम नमः शिवाय का पाठ चल रहा है. तो I said, I give that money back to him. I said, नहीं, आप, can you believe it? From that mala, he took out one particular flower piece, wrapped it in that 100 rupees note, and gave it back to me. And he said two things. जो तू कम करन आया है, वो तेरा कम हो जाएगा. Firstly, and secondly, ए पैसे तू लंगर करा दी. जय गुरु जी. प्यारी संगत जी, after that, I took out that 100 rupees. I still gave it back to him, and I rather, persuaded him to a large extent, and thank God he agreed to it, and he took that 100 rupees note. I said, जी मैं लंगर करा दूंगा, ये ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ. Right? So, in the meantime, there was a notification of WhatsApp which came on my phone, and I pressed it. That happened to be my, tenant's message. Mr. Paul, the keys are with the security guard at the entrance. His name is this. You may collect it. When I read it, I said, 2 years we had been waiting. And here comes a message from Guruji Maharaj. And I get that message on my phone. Pyari Sangaji, after that, the moment I read, I turned my face and I couldn't find that person. So I could not find. I got down from the car. I looked around, left, right, straight, wherever I could, and I just could not find him. Now, goosebumps were there. Was it Guruji who came, who came personally? Because many a times I had heard this satsang. I had heard Guru Maharaj saying, "मैं तो आया सी तू ही नहीं पहचानया." And I regretted, why did I not touch his feet? And why? But Guru Maharaj has his own way. And Pyari Sangat Ji, that day, the keys were there, flat came back to us, and everything was back to normal. That's our Guru Maharaj. If you surrender, sorry, if you surrender, if you have faith, nothing can go wrong. Even if it goes wrong, Guruji has planned for you, some bigger plan for you. For 2 years I waited. Many Sangat gets impatient. Guruji ko bhi bola tha, kuch Guruji ne nahi kara. What is this Guruji? They keep fighting. But Guruji has his own plan. Guruji has his own way of reaching out to you and blessing you. So, Pyari Sangat ji. have faith, totally surrender, and you are with Guruji. And Guruji is with you. Yeah. Vasan uncle, there was some hand which raised. I would request you to kindly connect to
Yes,
Sangat.
yes. She's Richa auntie. I have made her co-host. I'll be requesting Richa auntie to please unmute yourself.
And if you can
Hello.
open your window, if you can open your window, please,
Hello.
then I get a comfort level as to whom I'm talking to.
Just wait, uncle.
Yes,
I'm
I
trying.
will wait. For window opening, I
Uh,
can wait till eternity.
Uncle, Jai Guruji to all. Actually, right now I'm in office ना, तो in between, but मैं सुन पा रही हूँ, तो मैंने कहा अटेंड कर पाऊँ जितना भी ना, तो थोड़ा वो था.
Speak up, speak up. Yeah.
जी. अंकल एक्चुअली ना, मतलब मेरा पता नहीं क्यों पहले भी मुझे समझाया था इसी ग्रुप पे भी, बट आई डोंट नो. मैं पूरा ट्राई करती हूँ 24/7, जो भी गुरुजी को चीजें अच्छी लगती हैं उसी तरह से करूँ. हर टाइम गुरुजी माइंड में रहते हैं, बट कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है अंकल कि ना, एक एक सिचुएशन है ऑलमोस्ट 2 ईयर से ही है. कभी लगता है वो बिल्कुल ठीक हो गई है, बट तुरंत से वो सेम सिचुएशन हो जाती है. तो मुझे ना ये भी नहीं समझ आ रहा है कि गुरुजी उसको सही करना चाहते हैं सिचुएशन को, या खराब करना, मतलब हटाना चाहते हैं. बहुत कंफ्यूजन है. मैं आज तो मैं बहुत ही नाराज हूँ गुरुजी से. एवरी थर्सडे मेरे से गुरुजी सत्संग कराते हैं, 1.5-2 साल से ही कर रही हूँ मैं. लेकिन आज मैंने अभी तक नहीं सोचा कि मैं करूंगी, पता नहीं क्यों. सॉरी गुरुजी, बट मैं गुस्सा हूँ आपसे. तो मुझे बस ये जानना था कि जब 24 घंटे उनसे बात करते हैं, उन लोग बोलते हैं कि वो हमारे मम्मी है, पापा है, फ्रेंड है, तो उनको दर्द नहीं होता क्या जब हम परेशान होते हैं? तो वो बोलते क्यों नहीं है? वो चुप क्यों है इतने टाइम से?
मैं सबसे पहले आपका दर्द समझ सकता हूँ. आपका दर्द समझ सकता हूँ. और ये चीज जो होती है ना, ये आदमी को, इंसान को अंदर ही अंदर क्वेश्चंस, लाइक सेल्फ इंट्रोस्पेक्शन आप कर रहे हैं, और उसके अंदर ही आप गुम हो रहे हैं कि हैव आई टेकन अ राइट डिसीजन, हैव आई नॉट prayed properly, have I not put my ardas properly, what is lacking in me that Guruji is not listening to me? We don't know. Richa auntie, I'm nobody to answer this particular thing, but Guruji knows best when is the right time to come. Guruji knows best. Like I just a little while ago, I gave my own example. I waited for 2 years for my flat to be vacated. At one point of time, he even threatened that, why don't you go legal? I did not respond. He was instigating me every now and then, not taking my calls. You don't know what all grind Guruji had put me in. And what do you think? I was not praying to Guruji all this time? I was. Guruji na pehle apne haath se chota swarup dete the with a clip. That was always there with me. Always. और घर से चलने से पहले हम माथा टेकते हैं, कहते गुरुजी चलो साढ़े नाल, एक काम करके ही आना है. So that is the level of confidence, devotion, total surrender, and no ifs and buts, come what may. हर वक्त मन में यही बात में फीलिंग आती, maybe it is good for me that he's there, maybe it is not the right time for him to move on. Because see, it is only he who plans. As I said earlier in my satsang, there is no word like coincidence. If I think that that sadhu whom I think was not sadhu, Guru Maharaj himself had come to bless me and my wife, you think it was a coincidence? No, it was not. It was Guru Maharaj wanting to bless one of his Sangat, to seek blessings and to give assurance that I am with you and your work is done. The time has come. So, Richa auntie, don't give up. Don't give up. Continue with with your prayers. Increase the intensity of your prayers. And He knows best. I will never come and do this 5 times or go to this mandir 10 times and this will happen. No, he used to hate all these things. He used to hate it. मैं उधर नाल की हुंदा है तुसी मेरे स्वरूप नाल गल करो हाँ he used to say why you have to go from one mandir to another temple to gurdwara and all that तो ऐसे प्रे करो तो सब जवाब मिलेगा सब कम होएगा मैं बैठे so have that kind of confidence he is there
अंकल मैं करती तो हूँ पूरे टाइम, मैं सीरियसली 24 आवर मेरे माइंड में, इनफेक्ट सोते हुए भी, सोते सोते जब बीच में भी उठती हूँ तो भी माइंड में वही चीजें रहती हैं, बट पता
होगा
नहीं क्या बोलूं मैं,
होगा
कंफ्यूजन
होगा
बोलेंगे,
होगा
क्वेश्चंस
होगा
नहीं जाते हैं।
I know you
इनफैक्ट
mean to
गुरुजी
say
सामने बैठे होते तो मुझे बहुत डांटते, मुझे पता है।
नहीं ऐसे नहीं
वो भगा देते हैं।
ऐसे नहीं ऐसे नहीं वो सीधा बोलते हैं मैं आपको बताता हूँ आपके जैसे जब संगत आती थी और मेरे को गुरु महाराज ने कई दफा चरणों की सेवा भी दी है तो हम उनके चरण की सेवा कर रहे होते हैं तो आते थे impatient I would say impatient sangat like Richa aunty sorry like you are oh what is this my work is not happening so they would come हाँ हाले तेरा कनेक्शन नहीं होया जा पीछे जाके पाठ कर क्यों why connection नहीं because in your mind if and but is going on kintu prantu is going on right so the day you will stop all that and give your 100% here in front of Guru Maharaj, the work will be done.
अंकल इसमें भी मेरे को ये
Going to astrologer. Sorry, let me just complete. Going to astrologers, going to pandits, going to all other temples. तुम ये इधर 7 दफा चढ़ाओ प्रसाद ये काम हो जाएगा ये इधर में 10 जगह जाओ या that doesn't work in his world in his dictionary these things don't exist ever don't ever get carried away by this और अगर कोई गुरुजी संगत itself says नहीं नहीं तुम इतने सोमवार जाओ तुम्हारा काम हो जाएगा मतलब I keep wondering Guruji never ever said anyone to do anything like that okay so I think you are in office your boss is also moving around so
या
take care
बट अंकल
God bless
ये मौका भी नहीं मिलता है, जस्ट दैट्स व्हाई मैंने उनको बोला 2 मिनट के लिए। सर अंकल एक्चुअली जैसे जो आप बोल रहे हैं मैं वो सारी चीजें कर रही हूँ वो, और मैं जब से गुरुजी के टच में आए तब से तो ये चीजें है ही नहीं कि मुझे इस मंदिर वो मंदिर ये वो, क्योंकि पहले होता था जब परेशान होते थे इससे पूछ लो उससे पूछ लो, बट अब तो ये लगता है गुस्सा भी आता है, तड़पते हैं, मतलब फड़फड़ाते हैं लिटरली कि गुरुजी नहीं कर रहे हैं तो दुनिया में वो काम अब कोई कर ही नहीं सकता। ये चीज है, सब कुछ है, बट स्टिल मुझे ये चीज समझ नहीं आती कि वो थोड़ा, सब लोग बोलते हैं मुझे ये हिंट मिल गया, मुझे ये हो गया, मुझे तो कुछ समझ ही नहीं आता है। मैं उनको ये भी बोलती हूँ मुझे इजी वे में समझा दीजिए, मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा है
देखिए
कुछ भी।
एक और चीज मैं रिचा आंटी आपको बताऊंगा कोई कर्म बंधन होते हैं जो कि काटने होते हैं ठीक है और वो कटवाते हैं बिलीव मी और ये हर इंडिविजुअल हर ह्यूमन बीइंग का आते हैं आपके कंट्रोल में नहीं है वो पिछले वो बर्थ रीबर्थ के बीच में वो ऐसे वो चलता आ रहा है वो साइकिल अब उसमें गुरुजी यूज्ड टू से अपने कर्म कट के जाओ बख्शवाओ नहीं डोंट कैरी द बैगेज इन योर नेक्स्ट बर्थ गो टेंशन फ्री ट्रेवल लाइट ऐसे होता है ना व्हेन
Yes.
यू ट्रैवल पीपल यू विल फाइंड ओ उनके 5 तो हैंडबैग होंगे और 2 बड़ा बैग होंगे और फिर एयरलाइंस में एयरपोर्ट पे जाके परेशान होंगे कि ओनली वन इज अलाउड सो कहते हैं ना डोंट कैरी योर बैगेज विद यू ट्रैवल लाइट सो वो जो कर्म बंधन है ना वो कटवा रहे हैं वो हमारे वश में नहीं है रिचा आंटी हमारे बस में नहीं है वो अब किस रूप में कटवा रहे हैं किस वे में कटा रहे हैं वी डोंट नॉट वी शुड कमेंट ऑन दैट you know we have to be totally devoted and then carry it with a smiling face I know it is easier said than done you mean to say 2 years we I had so much need of funds refused to move out. Why? Because post-COVID, he was not in a good position. I showed my mercy. I did not sign a renewal contract with him, and he took advantage of that. So that was my error of judgment, that I trusted the person who had already stayed for 7 years in my flat, and I said, okay, यार. And COVID के बाद तो वैसे ही दिल पिघल जाता था हर एक के ऊपर. वो चक्कर में he took undue advantage and he went on and on. Anyway, anyone else? I hope I have been able to answer your question, Richanti. And don't worry, have faith, Jai Guruji. Things will happen
Jai
soon.
Guruji.
And on this platform only, you will come back smiling, right? You will win.
जी अंकल.
This much faith and confidence I have in Guru Maharaj. Thank you.
जी जय गुरुजी.
If time permits, uncle, then we can take one more, or we.
अगर कोई हाथ खड़ा होगा तो उनको हम चांस दे देंगे 5 मिनट के लिए.
ठीक है जी, ठीक है जी, ठीक है.
Agar in the meantime, till the Sangat raises the hands, you can just give some tips to the new Sangat.
अब टिप्स तो जी बहुत होते हैं, किस तरह के टिप्स देने चाहिए.
संगत गुमराह ना हो.
मैंने एक बीच में टिप बात अपना डिस्कशन में बताया था रिचार्टी से बात करते हुए कि डोंट एवर लिसन टू any Guruji Sangat who says go to Bade Mandir 5 Mondays and your work will happen. Do this and do this in front of Guruji and this will happen. एक चीज बहुत क्लियर है, you always used to say have direct connection with me. जब वहां पे ऐसी संगत आती थी तो उनको वो डांट के पीछे बैठा देते थे. जब पीछे जाके पाठ करो और फिर थोड़ा कनेक्शन होएगा. कई दफा कनेक्शन को वो कहते थे तब थोड़ी फाइल खुलेगी, you know, and then things will start rolling out. Till that time, you are a non-entity in Guru Maharaj's Darbar. So, especially the new Sangat who is joining in and coming in Guruji's Sharan, please ensure that you first make up your mind and surrender totally, 100%. 100%. Without that, things will not move. Then you will have complaint what Richardi had, you know, हो नहीं रहा है. Multiple reasons होते हैं, multiple reasons उसके होते हैं, and we don't know कि क्या क्या reason हो सकते हैं. Maybe आपने 100% तब तक surrender ही नहीं करा, तभी नहीं हो रहा है. Maybe आप कहीं अभी भी ifs and buts के बीच में पड़े हुए हैं. And yet एक दफा एक और भी होता था, yet ये फीलिंग के साथ आप वहां एंटर करते हैं गुरु महाराज के दरबार में कि लेट्स ट्राई. ये गुरु महाराज के अपने वर्ड्स हैं. लेट्स ट्राई करना है. अब ये कब हुआ था? अब हम छोटे मंदिर बैठे हुए थे, हम गुरुजी के पास बैठे हुए थे. A young couple who were fighting in the car. Wife was saying, let's go in. Husband was not in agreement to that. And they were driving towards Empire State, Chota Mandir. And the traffic light came and they turned left. And wife asked, Chalo, let's go in. No, let's try. Why don't you stop? And they walk in. Guess what happens? But Empire State में जो छोटा मंदिर है, वहाँ पे 5 steps you come down, then you turn right, and then that's where Guruji's Sthan he used to sit. As they turn side and they are moving towards Guruji, still few steps away, Langar had just started, and I was next to Guru Maharaj in his charan, and I've never seen Guruji so angry. He said, आगे हो, let's try Karan. So point is, you can't hide anything from Guruji. You can't hide. He knows who is coming to test his power or whatever, and who is actually surrendered and then trying to seek his blessings. World of a difference. So don't do this. Aparampar hai, our Guru Maharaj is Mahashiv. He knows everything.
जय गुरु जी
Pura
अंकल।
Brahman.
जय गुरु जी
Yes.
अंकल। अंकल एक किसी संगत ने हाथ उठाया था तो मैंने वो पोस्ट
हाँ
बना
जी।
दी है, तो
हाँ जी प्लीज।
मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा संगत जी से प्लीज अपनी वीडियो भी ऑन करें इफ यू विश टू आस्क एनी क्वेश्चंस।
हाँ, the name was not there. Android was there. Yes, yes, आंटी। जय गुरु जी। नहीं, आप अनम्यूट करिए अपने आप को। यू आर ऑन म्यूट आंटी। हाँ जी।
Uncle, I want to gain some clarity about, like, when we heard that Guruji used to play the Gurbani and people would come and sit in meditation and close their eyes and be there. Now at home, when we listen to a playlist which is about for an hour or an hour and a half and close our eyes, and then we listen to some satsangs or some Zoom satsangs, then are we supposed to have a separate time for meditation in which no music, nothing is playing? We just close our eyes and talk to Guruji in our mind? Or listening to satsang, Gurbani and closing our eyes is good enough? Because so much time is not available. तो मेरे मन में दुविधा रहती है कि
आंटी
मैंने
जय गुरु जी।
बानी। हाँ जी।
Maybe Guruji wants me to answer this way. I'm no one.
Okay.
Firstly, as far as closing of eyes is concerned, इसके बारे में मैं बता दूं. I for
अच्छा
one,
जी।
in last 26 years,
I
have
can't
been
hear.
हाँ जी, in
I
last
can't hear
20,
you. हाँ जी।
I said
Okay.
in last 26 years of being in Guruji's Sharan, I have never closed my eyes in front of Guru Maharaj and in his darbar, because I always felt if I close my eyes in front of Guru Maharaj sitting in front of me, I'm going to miss out on something. So that was always
Yes.
a fear psychosis that, oh my God, I will not do that, come what may. Meditation or no meditation, trust me, I never ever close my eyes. Number one. Number two, to close eyes or to keep it open is purely an individual choice. Guruji never used to say, apni akkha band kar, apni akkha khol. He never ever advised or spoke in this way with anyone. So that is your own choice. Wherever you find that you are able to connect with Guru Maharaj, either by closing your eyes or by opening your eyes, do so. Many a times I sit in front of Guru Maharaj Swarup and I can't close my eyes because I think he's very much there and I'm talking to him. How do you expect me to close my eyes? I can't. But yes, there are certain Sangat who says, no, we talk to him in our meditation. I said, okay, God bless, Jaguruji. Maybe that is the way he wants you to connect with him. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm very clear. I will never close my eyes in front of my Guru Maharaj. When he's there, I'm never going to close. I go to satsangs. I attend satsangs. I do prayer at home. I go to Bade Mandir, Chote Mandir, everywhere, or any other mandir, whichever city I'm traveling to. I never close my eyes. So I'm an exception.
Okay. But since Guruji was there before you, so naturally.
So I get that kind of feel. If I close, I'm missing out. And I never want. I'm very greedy. As far as Guru Maharaj is concerned, I'm extremely greedy. Yeah.
And but what about giving priority to listening to Gurbani or just
Yes. Yeah, I missed out on that point.
Yes.
As far as Shabad Gurbani is concerned, and before that, I would say, coming on to that, I would say, in satsangs nowadays, which are organized, sorry to say, all songs, I will not call them shabads, songs are played excepting Gurbani. And he, that is Guru Maharaj, had blessed shabads.
Yes.
Which always used to be played in his presence are the ones which should always be played in satsang, and we should listen to that Gurbani.
Yes.
And how he used to select, only he knows. Okay, let me share one more satsang. Uncle, do we have time? Sorry.
Ji, uncle.
Huh? Okay, a short one.
We have maximum 10 minutes.
Okay, no, I'll try to finish in 5. All right. So I remember once Guru Maharaj called me. He used to also call. Okay, called me and he said, "Ki kar rahe hain? Aaja 4 baje." Main kaha, "Acha ji." So that was a non-sangat day, and Chote Mandir, and I reached there, and message goes in his room that ACHAL Paul uncle is here. Kehte, "Haan, pejo." He never used to sit on a sofa or on a bed. I have always seen him sitting on the floor. It was winters, and his red color blanket, amazing, beautiful blanket it was. He was sitting there. Then he would call his favorite Arjun uncle, cha bana ke lao Paul uncle li bahut changi ji. Cha prasad aa gaya. And I find in his room, next to the bed, down below, piles of CDs lying there. Piles of CDs. 1, 2, I think there were 4, if I'm not mistaken. And he said, "Gal sun." मैं कहा, "हाँ जी." "ओ जरा ऊपरों चौथी जरा सीडी कट." मैं कहा, "जी पहले वाला ये कह नहीं दूजे वाले तो." I picked up. Oh, and तुम नेचुरली 4 बजे गए हैं तो 5 बज गए, 5:30, तो 6 बजे तो हम वैसे ही चले जाते थे. So there was no idea of going back. And I asked my wife to come in directly from home because Guruji called me earlier. So he said, "Hey, DJ uncle nu de de." DJ uncle was the one who used to play music.
Yes.
Nowadays, everything is computerized. Playlist is made. Time duration is decided. पहले ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता था. बड़ा simple हिसाब किताब. Cassette and CD wala player, and there was one DJ uncle whose duty was to come early, set everything, play. The moment he little bit of variation Guruji wanted in his waves, in his positive blessing, he said, "Nahi, unko flana Shabad chala de." Remove that. So that would happen. So I asked, I could not resist myself. I asked Guru Maharaj, I said, "Guru Maharaj, can you baki band do? DJ uncle do." मैं कहा, "जी तुसी," then again, just see my audacity. I'm questioning my guru. I said, "Guruji, तुसी बाकी सारे सुन ले. चलिया मैनू सुनन दी लोड़ है." So out of so many, each CD would be having at least 30 to 40 Shabad Gurbanis.
Yes.
Okay, let's take an average of 20. 400, 800 plus Shabad, out of which he just picks up one and says, "Ask him to play today and tomorrow, whatever." So these are the ones which I say are blessed Shabads. So why aren't we means Sangat, irrespective, new and old, following it? I fail to understand. I just failed. I went the other day to a satsang where not even a single Shabad Gurbani was said. They said, "Thank you, uncle, aap aaye, bahut acha laga." So I called one of them. I said, "Look, अच्छा आपको लगा, मगर मेरे को गुरु महाराज तो ठीक है, माथा टेका, मगर अगर आप शब्द गुरबानी भी चला देते ना, मिक्स ही कर देते थोड़ा सा 50-50, तो अच्छा लगता." महाराज, I just could not connect. I just could not connect. Nothing against the new upcoming singers, nothing. There are lots who are doing extremely well. Their sessions are taking place in India and abroad. I'm nothing against any one of them, but we must have a judicious mix of Shabad Gurbani, and perhaps for a younger lot or the new lot, have some singers also, new singers. What do you call it? Their songs, I don't call them ever Shabads. Their songs also to be played. Because Shabad वही हैं जो गुरबानी से हैं, Shabad वही हैं जो Guru Maharaj ने bless करे. Rest are all songs.
Yes.
Okay.
Uncle, you'll be very happy to know I'm in Mohali, and in Chandigarh and the Mohali, where Thursday we go for satsang, they play only Shabad chosen play by those
I'm
ragis
so,
which Guruji chose.
yes,
So
I'm so
it
happy
yes,
to learn this.
and the lady who has this satsang every Thursday, after the
What's her name?
shabads are played, Hanji,
What's her name?
she's Archana, Hanji, Mehndi Ratta, and
Huh.
even tea is served after the shabads are over. No
Not before that.
jal, no jal prasad, nothing. She says for 2 hours you listen to Guruji, and afterwards we have tea and one snack, and then आज्ञा लेकर जाते हैं, तो बहुत आनंद आता है. तो वो वही
Right?
चलाते हैं जो, और चंडीगढ़ में भी एक दो सत्संग है जो लार्ज स्केल पर होते हैं, बट दे आल्सो प्ले ओनली शबद्स. If there is a
That is the
festival,
way. Yeah.
then after langar bhajans will be played, but not prior to that. So that way Guruji's blessings are really working here.
No, very,
So,
very good. I'm so happy
yes,
that at least, no matter
yes,
how small manner or whatever, at least somebody is following, because I'm
yes,
sure I'm forced to use the word old Sangat would definitely know the
yes,
significance of Shabad Gurbani and how we all used to rejoice and enjoy Guru Maharaj's presence and Shabad Gurbani being played. Oh my God, it was
yes.
divine. It was divine. It was divine. Anyway, with
Okay,
this, thank you very much. I hope I have been able to
thank
answer
you,
your particular query.
thank you.
And thank you, Vasan uncle. I won't take much time. I think we are coming to, the clock is saying to move on. So,
जय गुरु
इजाजत
जी
लेना.
महाराज, बहुत ही उम्दा तरीके से, भाव से, प्यार से आपने नरेंद्र तनेजा अंकल की जो सत्संग है उनको लीड किया और नरेट किया. इसके बावजूद आपने, इसके अलावा आपने बहुत अच्छे से मैसेजेस गुरु परिवार को दिए हैं. वी आर कॉन्फिडेंट कि those messages must have impacted everyone. महाराज की कृपा.
अंकल आई थिंक ये एक छोटी सी सेवा हर पुरानी संगत को करनी चाहिए, irrespective of time permission. अगर थोड़ा सा टाइम 5 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा भी हो ना, for old संगत to share something, you know, maybe Guruji wants that way, because अब इतना गुरुजी का महिमा चारों तरफ फैल गया all over the world. You are sitting in Australia, and I'm told in Australia there are so many mandirs and satsangs happening regularly in Melbourne and Sydney and whatnot. So point is, we should just follow the norms. It would make Guru Maharaj happy. Trust me, it is not anyone's ego, mind you. It is not anyone's ego. It would make Guru Maharaj happy. He was extremely particular about the rules and the regulations, extremely what you call particular about the neatness and cleanliness of the darbar, and very fond of flowers. And in that flowers, rose flowers. So, Pyari Sangat ji, गुरु जी को खुश करो, सारे रूल्स रेगुलेशंस फॉलो करो. रूल्स इज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्ड. जो गुरु महाराज चाहते हैं उनकी विश पूरी करो बाय फॉलोइंग, प्लेइंग द शबद एंड हैविंग नो लाइक शोशेबाजी एंड ऑल. जैसे लंगर में लिमिटेड होना चाहिए, इसके बारे में भी वो बहुत पर्टिकुलर. अपनी प्रेजेंस में जब उन्होंने शबद ये सत्संग स्टार्ट किया था, एक सब्जी, एक दाल, एक मिठा, दैट्स इट. ਹੁਣ देखो प्लेट ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਨੀ जगह ही नहीं होती, and you have so much to have. And yes, his favorite was Dandi wali kulfi. How can I forget it? He used to always have two.
जी अंकल,
Anyway,
मेरे
जय
को
गुरु जी.
अभी आंटी ने जो सत्संग में बता रहे थे कि मोहाली वाली संगत का कि 2 घंटे
हाँ
शबद
जी,
सुनने के बाद चाय प्रसाद, जल प्रसाद मिला,
हाँ
तो
जी.
मुझे अच्छा लगा.
नहीं, ठीक है, अपना अपना वो है, उसके बारे में नो कमेंट्स, ठीक है, फाइन. बट प्लीज प्यारी संगत जी, प्लीज संगत, what do you call, Shabad Gurbani, you will get your own queries. Like anyone having any question, that will be answered in Gurbani. It will be answered. I'm very, very confident. It will be answered. ठीक
गुरु
है जी.
महाराज की कृपा हम सब पर बने रहे. अब हम गुरु महाराज से